Hello, everyone, and welcome back once again to Resident Evil Village. And this is it. I am not standing up from this chair until we have reached the end. I promised that I would finish this series in January, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. Now, I believe we are headed into the final confrontation now, because all I have to do is deposit the final flask in the altar, and we'll finally see what this has all been about. Right after, of course, I catch me some fishies because I want... Hey, I missed. I want every little buff that I can get. I thought that I was fine, but the past episode proved that I was not fine. I am woefully unprepared for whatever is going to come next. I believe I'm pretty low on ammo, so hopefully I'll be able to stock up with the Duke, who I'll have to pass on the way back there. And in the last episode, we found, I think, a photograph showing the location of the finest fish, which will allow me to get a movement buff. A photo of a dazzling golden fish. Where was it taken? Ah, by the boat. By the boat. In fact, I think that might even be the pond that was downriver from the boat, near the cave with all the zombies. Yes, I'm aware that I could literally save my daughter right now. Shut up, I don't care, I have places to be. Where are you at? There you are, yep. It wanted to be caught. Oh, and I'll take your friends, too. Yep, finest fish. See, only a slight detour. I'm not as bad as I have been up until this point. Make me a meal. And I can tell you know something about meals. Movement speed increases permanently.
Not a bad dish.
Now let's see what that gets us.
You have an eye for quality. Thank you.
That's faster, I guess? Kinda hard to actually notice a difference, to be honest. Whatever. The real thing that I need from you is ammo. And at this point, I think it's a good idea to dump whatever I can into upgrades and ammo.
You wish to make a purchase?
I do. Wait. This is the stuff that we got from the previous episode. I thought I had sold all this. Okay, well, I'm a lot richer than I thought then. Hang on, let's sell all this stuff. Sell 12 crystal skulls. A large crystal, a crystal fragment. Now, I've noticed that there's a lot more empty spaces for where we could get more upgrades, but they're not available to me right now. Which has me kind of worried, kind of makes me think that there might be more left to this game than I think. And as for Wolfsbane, these upgrades are all so expensive, and I just don't really see that much benefit to them right now. Alright. Last flask. And I must say, after all this time, you know, when you have this overarching goal to work towards throughout a game, after a while, you kind of put it in the back of your mind. You're not really thinking about it, you're just thinking about progressing, and now that I'm here, I'm just kind of nervous. I don't know what's gonna happen. The Giant's Chalice.
What?
Okay, so I am obviously going to be getting double-crossed momentarily. I'm not looking forward to this. But I kind of feel like he's kind of the Starscream to Mother Miranda. To Mother Miranda's Megatron. I think he has grand designs. That's at least what it's always felt like. Before we get moving, while I have the chance, I'm going to examine the Giant's Chalice to see what it says. A giant stone chalice that fits into a pedestal. There's room for 4 flasks. Bounty of information here. So we probably have to bring it to the altar that was back this way.
What's going on?
probably something huge, considering all the giants we encountered in the last part. I don't know where they were hiding all this biomass in this village to make these things. Oh, I just realized those are huge statues. And it's like they're waiting to see how I fare. In the background, I saw the gate near Moreau's region. Or maybe there's multiple gates to control the flow of the river. Okay, wait, so I'm going down an elevator, but it did open that bridge. It raised it up from down below. There's so much more to this than I think, isn't there? I don't think we're going into a final boss fight. I think we're going into a penultimate boss fight. It makes sense considering there's 2 named villains left, but you know, for all the screen time that these villains that we've seen so far have gotten, we've yet to really learn too much about Mother Miranda herself.
Don't worry about the kid, Ethan. It'll be fine. Ha! Just get your ass across the bridge.
I just can't deal with this guy's voice. Like, I wonder if this voice actor is what the writers imagined. Also, when you tell me don't worry about the baby, kinda feels like I should. Ah, there's this factory. And a save point. Oh, that must be the bridge that rose up. Well, what difference does it make to raise the bridge if I couldn't get down the elevator before anyway? And then again, maybe that's his whole thing. Maybe he's the industrial guy who overcomplicates all of his designs. You know, I still haven't received an answer to the question of how long has all this been going on?
Ah! Ethan Winters. Welcome.
Hi.
I didn't think you'd make it past Daughter Moreau, but I suppose you survived worse back in America, hmm? I like you. I'd like to speak to you about Rose and Miranda. Oh, come on in. Don't worry. It's not a trap.
What are you planning?
I love how he has to buzz me in. Are there secrets this way? Nope, you know, I had to check. Now, if I zoom out, you'll see that we have apparently hit every single treasure chest, which, you know, kind of feels like it entitles me a spot in the Nathan Drake fan club, but it also has me kind of curious because I did notice that Wolfsbane does have a couple of upgrade slots, and I haven't found anything to that effect. There are these gaps where I feel like I missed a lot of things, but I don't know where else I can look. Of course, I've been conditioned at this point not to trust these fields to be as empty as they seem. Why don't I try restoring this thing? It's pointing directly at the factory. And we all know we're moving into a boss fight. Let's keep on our toes. I really hope this isn't going to be a flunky boss like the last few, because I do not have enough ammo to deal with Lycans and a boss at the same time. Forward or down? Which way do we go? Locked. Well, that looks like a boss arena, doesn't it? See, that's the thing is, I feel bad for environment artists. They have to craft their environments around the way it's meant to function from a gameplay standpoint. Oh, it is so dark down here. But it makes it really, really easy to read. Once you start recognizing things like triggers and basically just the general philosophy behind different areas that you would construct for a type of gameplay, you really kind of can take one look at an environment and know how it's going to play and what different mechanics are going to be introduced in a given segment. It's like how in a lot of games, whenever I walk into a room and see that there's a locker, I know that a monster is going to be chasing me soon and I'm going to have to hide.
What the hell?
Yeah, he's been using me as a hitman.
Truth hurts, don't it?
You don't even have to worry, the M1911 does nothing.
You're thinking, take me out like the others, and then he gets going save Rose, right?
And that was the plan.
My daughter.
Look, you got this all wrong. Let me tell you.
Chainsaw or motorcycle?
Shut your fucking hole!
Oh no.
Sorry about that.
He has a machine monster down there. He has constructed something out of industrial parts, and it's gonna kill me.
What are you talking about? You think this is a game?
I said sit! Lady, supersized bitch. Ugly, a psycho doll. An embryonic freak. Don't you get it? It's a test. To see if you're strong enough to be a part of Miranda's family.
I don't want to be a part of Miranda's family.
Neither did I, but here we are. And I'm next in line, right? Kill me, move up the chain. Well, fuck that!
I don't give a damn about your personal issues. I just want to fix my daughter.
Fix.
So do I. Do you have any idea how powerful that kid is? Even Miranda's scared of her. Last time, you freak, I swear to God!
Yeah, I'm definitely getting kicked into that hole at some point.
You and me, Ethan. Together, we can go save Rose, and then we can use her to grind Miranda into paste.
Something about you just seems so trustworthy.
A weapon. Fuck you.
Last chance. You don't have to find out what's in that hole.
I'll take my chances.
You're futile.
So to get back to what I was saying before, this looks like it could just as easily be a chase than a boss. Yeah, how's that 1911 working out now? Yep, he's a chase. In fact, he's designed for chases. Run! Was I supposed to crouch down? I kind of feel like I was supposed to indie under that door, but it didn't work out for me. Do I crouch again? Thank you. I thought I could see a thing. Not really giving me much to... Sorry, I can't think at the pace that I'm going at right now. Alright, so now we go down into the Death Star's garbage chute. Oh my god, it really is a garbage chute. Huh. You see, I really do have those finely tuned instincts.
What was that thing?
Now we just need an eye stalk to pop up out of the garbage. Yeah, anytime this game asks me to be acrobatic, I have a really difficult time with it. And here, there's a mechanic that I don't know if we've even seen before, where I just walk up to stuff to climb up it. I can climb... So, it's obviously pointing me to climb up this ladder. But I can walk down here, which means there's probably goodies. No. Just some more rusted scrap. Of course, I do need all the crafting materials I can get. Oh. Have you dropped down? I'm hearing some very not good sounds. This looks like a cutscene ladder. Oh no, we got off lucky. Hi. Oh, you're different from before. What are those devices attached to your heads? Oh, is this the beta for Outlast Trials? Neat. Huh. So the thing broke when I shot it, but I couldn't tell if it actually killed it or if it took the bullet. So do those act as armor, or are they doing something else? I couldn't really get a read of what it was doing, or what was different, just from that interaction. Something that I kind of like about this so far is how...
This place is
Whoa.
I've got to get upstairs.
Oh, this is all underground. Yeah, this is so much bigger than the outside. Look at that. Wait. Those are people. It looks like some of them... No, maybe all of them are holding weapons. He's building himself an army. Where? How many people lived in this village? But I must say, it's kind of an old-style framing to have all of these different villains in different sectors of the map. How do you keep getting to these places? But to finish the thought, it's kind of an old style of game design to have, like, several different sectors connected by a hub and a different villain occupying each sector. But something they've done that kind of makes the most of that is how each one is using essentially the same minions, but with their own modifications. And it's done in such a way where it's modifications that exist in the story, not just to increase the difficulty as you go between these different points. So, for example, Moreau was making the dogs and presumably the lichens as well, using those parasite things that he had in the jars. And it seems like these are all kind of derived from that, but, you know, Lady Dimitrescu was doing things slightly differently, where she was kind of constructing her vampire Amazon brigade. Lady Beneviento, she preferred the seclusion and to live with her doll, so she didn't have any minions at all. And this guy is modifying the zombie things and doing something with them. I guess that remains to be seen. Oh, I am so glad to see you every time, though, even though I don't know how you get around. I mean, how are you even mobile? You look like one of those people who they need a crane to get you up off the couch.
Shall I choose something for you?
Actually, do you have any new upgrades? Yes, all the upgrades. All the upgrades available now. Okay, well, of course we're going to want... Ah, yeah, that is quite a significant upgrade to the shotgun. Quite an expensive one. Do we want the increased ammo capacity? I think yes. I think being able to keep shooting is very important. In fact, more important than being able to reload. Wolfsbane, don't really need... It's very expensive, but now that there's more power levels, I could potentially get a lot more out of it. And I don't have a lot of ammo, so I'll worry about that more when there's more to fire out of it. Of course, increase the M1911. Increase the ammo capacity. Increase the reload speed. And now this thing is one buff thing.
All finished.
Of course, we'll increase the power. How much do we get? Yeah, we'll take more power from the sniper rifle. And we're actually running quite low on ammo. I think increasing the ammo capacity is always going to be better than increasing the reload speed, but I don't want to. I want to keep some in reserve in case there's anything that we really, really need. Now, as far as supplies go, we can increase our inventory capacity. We don't really need that, but there's 2 new guns in stock. And one of them's a shotgun. Lame. They're very expensive. I'm not going to go for those right now. They just don't seem worth it this late game. But we can buy at least one Wolfsbane upgrade. Increase cylinder capacity. To be honest, I was more hoping for the ability to buy or craft ammo. I'm actually really concerned because I feel like with no more treasure left to hunt, I mean, how much more money am I really going to make in the course of this playthrough? If it's going to be sending those zombie guys at me, so far the best defense that I've seen in practice is the sniper rifle. $1,000 per bullet. Now I can hear a bunch of them on the other side of that door. And thankfully it has been pretty generous with the crafting supplies. I haven't been looking at it, but I do think we could craft ourselves some more ammo in a pinch. Some kind of locking mechanism. Looks easy to break. It does? Because I'll be honest, this door looks pretty heavy-duty compared to some of the flimsy wooden ones that you refused to try and knock down before. Oop, nope, not that one. I don't mind sparing pistol ammo. Hi. Now, I still can't get a read on what those metal pieces actually do. Is it just armor? Okay, you guys take quite a few 1911 shots to kill. What about the sniper rifle? Not quite a one-hit kill, but a two-hit kill. I think I'll use the handgun in situations where there's not a bunch of you, where I can afford to backpedal and take my time. It'll be worth it to save the sniper rifle bullets, especially now that we're so low on money. It's so dark. I'm really impressed so far with this segment and the atmosphere that it's creating. I mean, that's one thing that I have to praise the game for, is that all of the areas look pretty different, and feel pretty different, and play different. But they don't feel so far removed from each other where it's like, how are all of these things so close together? They all feel like extensions of the same environment, but they're still distinct in such a way where you don't get bored. Okay. Let's break those things off of you. I still don't know what those devices do. And I notice your weapons are a little bit bigger than before. Now, I'm not sure if... I can't believe it's taken me this long to ask this question, since I've been comparing this to the Resident Evil 2 remake this entire time. But I don't know if it's like that game, where bullets actually do more damage when you allow the reticle to fully close. Polycrystal skull. Are these guys actually made up of something different from what the other ones are? The Lycans have just been dropping regular crystal skulls. We even have been getting, like, big crystal skulls from some of them. I don't think we've seen one by that name before. Actually, let's check the description. Polycrystal skull. Crystallized remains of a powerful creature. Not really much help in that description. Maybe we'll learn more. So it's clearly some kind of surgical procedure that he's doing to them. Interesting. Huh. It's a casting machine. Can't use it without a mold. Ah, I have to build the key. Okay, but where do I find a mold? Up. Wow, that really didn't get your attention? Bang. I wonder if there's some reason why I would want to kill you without destroying the device. Hang on, wait. Wait. Let's do some science here. I'm willing to expend a couple of rounds for this. Are you going to back up at that threshold? Yeah, you're backing up at that threshold. Now, which of you is still wearing one of those devices? You are. So let's put a couple of rounds into your chest. You'll die. Is there some reason why I wouldn't want to destroy it? I'm wondering if maybe it's something that I can loot? Oh, let's be real. That's been my thought process for everything I've seen so far. Come on. Yeah, it's the threshold where you back up. I've talked about this in basically every episode, but I do really wish that they didn't do that. I kind of think it would be more exciting if you could kite, but that you could end up cornering yourself in that way. Here, you can't really corner yourself. As long as you have somewhere to retreat to, you can always reset the encounter. And as we learned in the boss fight with the giant doggo, they don't even really reset their health, so you can pretty much do that indefinitely. In fact, the boss fight at the Beneviento grave kind of feels like you have to do that, like it's what it expects from you. Yellow quartz. What say you, inventory? Yellow mineral found in this region looks pricey. Now, we found occasional rare minerals where we have the white crystals, but we also have rubies. We have the... what was it? It was called the... yeah, pigeon blood ruby. We had the green ones called Vivianite. And Vivianite? Looks like there's not enough power. Yes, that's 2 buttons that we can press once we restore power. Those other guys aren't what I've been seeing on the racks. It's these. I like this. So they know that you know. I love it when horror games anticipate player reaction. They know that you know that this guy is going to pop up. And they make you walk right past him. They don't even allow you the opportunity to be smart. And nothing happens. Although now that I think about it, the smart thing probably would have been to shoot him in the chair, but my gamer instincts tell me that that wouldn't have worked. Although, my gamer instincts also tell me that opening this is a trigger. The mold is going to be in there, and when I turn around, he'll get up. Relief mold. Now, what are you doing? Yep. Howdy. I'm gonna just scooch on past you before I get cornered. Thank you. Ah, those red pieces. That might be a red point. A weak point. It stuns you, it seems. Yep. And your arm acts as a shield, which... yes, I have been reading your comments. I know I haven't been doing, but shut up. Now, you can chase me. Do I get anything for killing you? That's the question. Nope. Don't waste shells, don't waste shells, don't waste shells. Even at the cost of a little bit of health, don't waste shells. Crystal mechanical heart. That looks valuable. Crystallized remains of a mechanical creature made of metal and flesh. Valuable. Not even very valuable? Come on. Come on. Relief mold. Excellent. Now, before I press F to... oh, it's not even going to give me the opportunity to press F to leave the screen. I know there's guys around. Locked from the other side. Okay, so I guess I'll have to come back here at some point. I've liked how in all of these environments you can always hear the echoes of enemies roaming the halls. It goes a long way to making these places feel unsafe. Go! Alright. You made me waste a shell. Your punishment is I break your stuff. Now, it's not worth it, but had I discovered this strategy earlier on, what is that? That does not look like... That is so weird. See, I think this is intentional. Those movements are extremely strange. They look almost organic, but they're machines. But I guess this whole segment is thematically all about blurring that line. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to find a key to use here. There were also a couple of doors and a button on the way back that said not enough power, so I'll have to remember, assuming they're not story important, to check those out on the way back. Ow. I'm glad these boxes have been getting a lot more generous with the money. Alright, I hear you, but I don't... Ah, there you are. Gonna be a little bit of a maze with a lot of visual distractions in the way. And that actually... Yeah, having enemies wandering about these... Ow! Oh, never mind. I didn't realize this actually cuts in the way of this. I was gonna say, it actually makes for an interesting gameplay segment if all these distractions are moving around the room, but there's a little bit more to it than that. Now, those red pieces look kind of like the things on that door that I was able to open by shooting it. I wonder if I can do the same here? Now, where's the top of its arc? I want to leave my gun there. Ah, it does work! Yes, I wonder if it's temporary. And for that matter, can I lure you in and have you get hit by these? Doesn't look like you're going to come all the way over here. Come on. This one's a little trickier. It's only at the top of its arc for a fraction of a second. Unless we consider that the spot to hit it. Seems like there's also a small amount of variation in the movements. Now, you're not moving again, so I think this is permanent. This is actually a pretty good way to tutorialize that part, because by having the door have the same cue that I'm supposed to shoot it, which is exposited through dialogue or through text, it makes it pretty intuitive that that's what you're supposed to do here. Come on. I don't mind this. Gotta burn through all this pistol ammo somehow. It's just taking up inventory space otherwise. Now, one thing that remains to be seen is whether the device on their head, whether it takes a bullet, which seems like kind of a useless addition, or if hitting it maybe does additional damage or something. I don't know. I still hear more of you out there. And that is acting as bait, which I will not be taking, no siree. I'm actually going through quite a lot of pistol ammo doing this. Alright, where's your thing? I gotta hit a lot of points on this one. Come on. There we go. So luckily, it's lucky I can hit these moving targets for some reason. Now what about you? Ah, it's on that crank. Okay. Yeah, the way these are done, you can kind of just park your aim in one spot. You just have to look for where it's the slowest, park your aim there, and wait for it to come to you rather than you trying to catch it. The only thing that makes it a little bit difficult is that it looks like there's a little bit of variation in the movement. Two more of you. And I think as long as I have the opportunity to retreat, it'll be worth it to use the handgun. Now, I'm wondering if... so in Resident Evil 2 Remake, there was a chance for critical hits that was increased when the reticle was closed all the way. I wonder if it's the same here, because I've noticed that only sometimes a headshot will stagger them, and I wonder if that is a critical hit. Okay, let's see if we can get a good angle on that. Boom. Kind of inconsistent design when it comes to these things. You'd want it to be more standardized. Wait, I think we've been down this way before. Locked from the other side. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure what we did, unless maybe... I have just not paid my attention into a very bad situation. I didn't even notice these guys before. Unlock. Stay. Okay, so that gets us back around to here. Which means we can also go this other way. That's a breakaway wall if I ever saw one. Ooh, and there's stuff back there. I wonder how we get around. This door seems like a pretty safe bet. Or is it a door? Or is there some other way? I'm almost tempted to try an explosive here, but I don't know if that would be a waste. Backup generator. Missing a cog. It's just puzzles on top of puzzles in this place. You know what? We have a bunch. I'm willing to expend a pipe bomb. Ah, there we go, yes. I kind of feel like sometime earlier in the game we were able to destroy a wall this way, but I can't remember for sure. Shotgun ammo? Is it really worth it? Well, probably. Ah, mechanical parts cylinder. We have to come here. Huh. It actually doesn't show up in this inventory. So what does that do then? Is it actually valuable / combinable? A junk piece of steel looks like something used to be attached to it. Well, color me curious. Oh, and I just realized there's actually an indicator right there that tells you how many parts there are to this thing. So the Pigeon Blood Ruby has 3 parts. Very, very interesting. Okay. Well, let's see what's down these stairs. God, it is so dark. Ethan, I know you're carrying a light on you. Would really appreciate it if I had some agency over when it was used. Not a landmine, which I should start making more use of. I've kind of been saving them for boss fights. And then again, the last episode was kind of a gauntlet of boss fights. I know I'm wasting ammo. I should probably be using the knife for these, but to be honest, I just don't feel like digging around in inventories. I've always been... And that's not a criticism of the game's inventory system. I am just always really slow with inventories. Mechanical Soldier, Soldat, version 1. Fully grown, male corpse used. Removed heart and implanted Cadu. Muscle stimulation via electric shock was successful. Brain dead, so no high cognitive ability. Only moves by destructive instinct, then stops. 1.01. Attached headgear to the cranium. Oh, we're going to learn what these are. Electrodes confirm stable brainwaves. Experiment 1, Lichen Fight, was dismantled and eaten within 3 minutes. Issues with destructive and murderous capabilities. Version 1.1. Replaced lower part of arm with drill. Not enough output for effective movement. Need live bodies, perhaps? So he was able to reanimate corpses this way, but it apparently didn't work well enough. 1.15. Implanted Cadu reactor into the chest. Output greatly increased. Experiment 2, Lichen Fight, destroyed 3 lichens in 1 minute. Good results, but issues with reactor durability. May stop functioning if the reactor is destroyed, so it is a weak point. Oh my god, okay, this is actually really, really good. So, when you're designing enemies, you want to make it clear what is a weak point. Now, it does this not only through the gameplay by having it be, a bright red spot like in every other game ever, it actually has added a story reason for doing this, and further and further emphasizes that by having it be the same system that you use for disabling electronics in this segment, and it introduces that before you actually get to them. That is some good game design right there. Alright, let's see what's in the crate. Cog mold. Oh, I have to make the cog as well. Now, is this the door that... Oh, no. Okay, so this takes me all the way back here. I was going to ask if this is the door that earlier said not enough power. So the power will start once I've reactivated that generator. And then and only then, factory map, I will take that. Then and only then, I will probably be able to go back and look at that button and that door. Has one of you entered the area? The music has changed. There you are. There you are. Oh, that was so subtle I don't even know if you'll be able to see it after I've rendered this down to 1080p and YouTube compression has had its way with it. You can destroy the environment to an extent. Bang. That is doing a lot of damage to you, buddy. Oop, back up, back up, back up. Warning, objects in scope may be closer than they appear. This area feels designed for this guy. Now, this would be the moment, I'm fully aware, in the horror movie where I die. Because in kiting this guy, I backed up towards these guys. And also, should I not be using the sniper rifle for this guy? Should I switch to the shotgun? Bang. And there you go. I kept hearing noises that sounded suspiciously like one of these guys coming off the racks towards me. Yeah, I'll take another one of your mechanical hearts, though. Who knows what they'll fetch me with the Duke. Let's put this in. You know, I was getting pretty annoyed in the previous part with that kind of spam of enemies. But on an individual level, I actually do really, really enjoy the combat of this game. I feel like there's a lot of good feedback when you fight the enemies. There's a decent amount of variety. And like I said in the first and second parts, there's a weightiness to them that you just don't see in very many video games. Like, they feel tough. They feel satisfying to fight. And they feel dangerous, which in a lot of games, you know, even against human enemies, they just feel so squishy. They feel like they're not really a threat. They don't feel like enemies that are trying to kill you and trying not to die. But here they really do. Alright, large cog, and power restored. That seems to have done the opposite of the things that I wanted. Oh, no.
Such a disappointment. I thought we could...
Oh, no.
Bitch, Miranda.
Oh, no. Okay, I should probably heal right now. Oh, never mind. I'm running. I was going to say I should probably heal right now, but...
She took me. Took us to be her children. She locked us away in the village.
What is this? Sniper rifle ammo. Okay, useful.
Decades of being forced to serve her. Can you even understand that humiliation? I'm not like my siblings. I want nothing more than to be free of that bitch.
Nice reaction time, dude.
I need enough power to destroy her.
I looked to the side just now because it sounds like there might be more of them in here.
Are the fruits of my power. The strong will destroy the weak. That's the way of the world. You should have never refused me, Ethan.
What a freak.
Okay, so this guy's like some kind of social Darwinist ideology? Yeah, that kind of tracks with this whole neckbeard persona so far. More sniper rifle ammo. I get the feeling that the sniper rifle is really what I'm supposed to be using here. I probably should be saving... Yeah, I have more of that than shotgun at this point by a good amount, so I'm just going to use this. This looks like something I can maybe shoot. Yeah, that... It said problems with reactor stability. Could that perhaps be an insta-kill? In the right circumstances? Ah, and you're gonna charge... Are you gonna charge back up? No, I think you're done. Okay. But I'll keep that in mind for the future. Did you just... What just happened? What just happened? I didn't even process that. Did you... Did you teleport in? It looked like you arrived in a puff of smoke. That might have just been the door closing really quickly. I run back this way, but I know there's another one back here as well. You guys are actually really dangerous. You guys do follow me. That pushes you back a little bit, but not enough. Running out of space. I can knock your helmet off. Okay, more things to learn. I like how these guys are kind of forcing me to do science on them to try and understand them better, and you have fully recharged. So they do recharge, it just takes a long time. Bap, 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 bap. Yeah, I guess this is designed to be too slow a task in order to escape while there's still enemies about. Another mine. Oh, wow. Mines would actually probably be really useful against these buddies. There you guys come. Now, the question is, should I be saving these things for the tough guys? Nope, 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 nope. I was going to try to lure you all to be near the thing, but I think a mine would actually be more appropriate right here, and I have a bunch of them. Come on. Right this way. Should have got my money's worth out of that. See, that's the thing, is that I can improve my rate of fire, but what's the point? If my aim is going to be so bad following a shot, why even upgrade the rate of fire? Because I really do get the feeling, and I could be wrong, that this game really wants you to go for headshots. Unless there's some other explicitly stated weak point. Come on. I know it's gonna happen. Yep, there you are. Come on. Right this way. Yep. Right over here. You think you got me, but I got you. Oh no. I think he can cut through those little metal pieces, so maybe that'll work in our favor. Come on, right this way, right this way, right this way. Yep, slice through. Step in front of that, and... there you go. Oh, you just straight up do not have a reactor thing anymore. Can I finish you off with this handgun? No. Okay, okay, so that doesn't kill you, but it does stun you for a very long time. Let's finish you off with body shots. Nope, nope. Ah. Now, I think that doesn't block all damage, but some. I haven't really been using it because it was really hard to do in Resident Evil 7. Oh no, you have one on the back. Oh, I'm wasting so much ammo on you. I should just be using the sniper rifle. Ugh. Let's try this one more time, since you've made us lure you all the way back here. Or no, you have a limit as well. You also have a limit on how far you'll chase me. I really don't like that mechanic, and also he must have teleported to get this far this quickly. But this thing has now recharged, which means we can do... come on, this again. And boom. You're still not dead. Rude. Thank you. So much shotgun ammo lost in an instant. I really hope that these mechanical crystal hearts are worth something, because if not, I'm going to be coming out of this way in the red financially. At least we get some of our shotgun ammo back. Actually, this part has managed to pretty well deplete all of our handgun ammo as well. We had, like, so much of it before we came here. But I guess it's a good thing that I'm using it, because using it here means that I'm saving all the other types of ammo. Now, where was that one locked door? Yep, there it is. In the end, what goodies await us inside? Not goodies, baddies. And a lockpick. So, there's about 4 of you right here. At least one of you, probably you, are gonna get up. Is whatever's beyond that door worth it? That is the question. Nope! No! In reality, I just got drilled in the face. Nope, come on. I came this far. I'm not giving up whatever treasure lurks inside there. Now, how effective are headshots against you? That's another question. Nope, back up, and move! Ow! I'm dead? Oh no, I'm not dead. It just took, like, all my health. And I have no first aid left. We should be able to make a bunch of it, though. 2. Awesome. Let me move. Yeah, I'm definitely glad that I got the increased movement speed. Headshots don't seem particularly great against you guys. Oh, but they do stun. Please just die. Please just die. Unless what I meant to take away is that you can only die from reactor shots. I'm starting to think that's the case. I think I should be focusing to a reactor exclusive shooting model. Nice bait and switch though. Had me so worried about all these guys. When I heard the sound of one of them activating, I instinctively thought that one of them had activated behind me and rushed towards the door, and that is where in real life I would have gotten a drill through the face. Now, is this stuff worth the ammo?
Medical log. Revitalization surgery.
Okay, first audio log in the game.
This is my 18th attempt. The subject is Oscar the stable boy, 20 years old. He fell down the well while drunk. Body is in good condition. Chest incision complete. Now to remove the heart and vital organs and implant the control device. Excellent. Cadeau has begun adhering to the nervous system. It's progressing even faster than before. Seems upping the ratio of meta-albumin in the artificial blood was the right choice. Now to pass a current through the brainstem using 6,600 volts. Come on. It has to work this time. Yes. Yes! Ha 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 ha! Wonderful! My creation! At last! I'll get that bitch yet. Ending recording.
It is impossible to take this guy seriously. Alright, what is this? Wolfsbane Long Barrel. Okay, what does that do? Customizable part for increased firepower. So if I equip that, then I'm not sure if I can see in here the actual damage values of a weapon, but I can't wait to see how much it actually improved by. Maybe if I examine, yes, okay. So now it's at 1900, we got plus 200 for free, and we can improve it even more if need be. But that's not really worth doing right now, because it's like 48,000. You know, now I'm thinking about it, these enemies would actually be a good place to try out the flashbangs again. Because so far I've only attempted to use them on the troll, And that was totally useless, but maybe it'll work more on these guys. Obviously, the thing to do right now is to extend this bridge so I can cross the gap, but there's still some red rooms on the map, and I'm kind of making my rounds trying to make sure that I got every last scrap. Maybe I can get at whatever's in there if I wake this guy up. Yep. Now let's try it. Let's try... Hang on. Let's try equipping this. Use... Oh, I only have flashbangs. I actually don't have any, I don't have any standard stuff. Okay, what happens if I... flashbang you? It does work. It does work to stagger you. And we are continuing with our reactor-centric shooting model, and you are dead. That was pretty quick. Nice. So flashbangs of use here for certain. And some money. And some magnum ammo. Some much-needed magnum ammo. It's only 2, but it's a lot of damage, and we're going to make them count. Alright, let's try it. Just be ready on that sniper rifle. It's really not ideal for these tight conditions. I feel like this rifle is really meant for more outdoorsy boss fights and the mosquito doctors flying around. But it's nice, accurate, high damage, and I have ammo for it, so if it works, it works. And, you know, it almost seemed with how quickly I took down that last guy, if maybe it didn't even do damage when I used the flashbangs. Another one of these. Yep. Right this way, son. Yep. Right here. Stop that. You didn't do what I wanted. I cannot employ my reactor-centric shooting strategy if you don't show me your reactor. Show me your reactor. Flashbang you. God, that blinds me as well. Don't move. Let me pass, let me pass, let me pass. Let me pass. Let me pass, thank you. Die. Please. I wonder if my bullets can actually penetrate his body and hit the reactor. Starting to run kinda low on ammo, though. Yeah, I can't keep doing this. If you're not going to show me your reactor, I can't really fight you. Let's try and lure him a little bit to the side so we can get past him. Yeah, if you come out here, then I can get behind you. Come on, come through the store. Yep. All I need is enough room to move around you. Oh, no, you can't fit through there? Oh, now you're showing me your reactor. Thank you. Ah! Bang. Ah, idiot. Yeah, I'm in dire need of more ammo. I actually can't sustain fighting these things. I can maybe craft a little more? How much can I get? I'd really rather save the stuff for... Okay, let's craft some shotgun ammo. Craft even more sniper rifle ammo. And that's it for our chem fluid. Getting a lot more survival horror-y in this segment than the previous parts. Alright, bang, 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 bang. Realistically, I could have actually probably run from this guy. I know the... Oh, gee! Crouch. Oh, the crouching with C is so unintuitive to me. Open. What do I do? Oh, he just stopped. Okay. Yeah, just blindly pull this lever without even checking to see what it does. I usually try not to push buttons or do anything like that when I still have places to go. And obviously right now I can still go up that ladder, but I now see It takes me
Thanks
right
to
back
your
here.
consistent patronage, I've expanded my services.
Have you
Shall
now?
I choose something for you?
You know, I'm very interested to see how you've expanded.
I've gotten some
In the
new
meantime, what
stock.
can I get for this stuff? Yellow quartz, very valuable, 10,000. I will take it. Polycrystal skull, at 3,500, it's worth chucking 4 of those. These are worth 5,000 apiece. Any additional upgrades we can get? Not really. I mean, we can improve the power of the sniper rifle. Might be worth it. Then again, we'll do it. We'll do it. And we'll get the... I'm still agonizing over the Wolfsbane power upgrades. Because 48,000, that is a lot for only 200 damage. If I get a few, it could... I mean, that's the thing, is that these are bullets that it seems like there's only a handful in the game. Can't craft more. Hard to find. Can't buy more. But they make a world of difference when you use them in the right spot. And you want them to make all the impact you can, but would you be better off using that money just to buy more ammo? For other things? I'm still going to hold off, but I have to say, it's an agonizing decision.
New stock.
For 100,000, I can also increase Wolfsbane's ammo capacity, but that doesn't really seem super worth it right now. I actually will get the recipe for flashbangs, now that I actually have a use for them. And why not? Let's grab a couple of... oh, the price actually goes up when you buy health. Interesting. You always have to think about what avenue was opened up for me. And that'll usually get you closer... That'll usually get you closer to the direction that the game wants you to go. Whenever you are stuck, think about the last thing you accomplished, and basically try to parse that in the form of what changed between then, before I did that, and now. More chem fluid, which means we can craft more ammo and health and such. Because that is our bottleneck at the moment. The game has been...
Miranda thinks we're nothing but children. Oh, she doesn't care for us. No. She's long lost all her humanity. I must destroy her.
I don't give a shit about your family drama.
What is that noise? What is that? There we go. Okay, you're glitching out. That's why. Okay, maybe if we can get a shot off on you, you'll peek that corner and start following me, which is actually what I need right now. Alright, we're doing this ready or not style. Bang. Will I get your attention? Yes. And you're dead. More pistol damage would probably be better, actually, than Wolfsbane, because when I'm using it on these guys... Oh, I get it. They're being used as workers. Those tools are for mining the walls. Now, whether that's to extract ore or to dig these tunnels remains to be seen, or both. Now, the segment is kind of... Now I could kill you and potentially get what's in there. Maybe that'll be worth a couple of sniper shots? Oh, that got everyone's attention. Yeah, I just want you guys to be done quickly. Oh, there's one right behind me. That's unfortunate. But as I was saying, yeah, it might actually be better to do more pistol ammo than more Wolfsbane ammo, because Wolfsbane, I have the ammo that I have, and I'm going to use it on bosses. With these guys, I'm using the pistol ammo, and doing more damage is actually likely to save me more bullets. Got a crystal fragment. Now, Oh, that looks safe. Yeah, just crawl into the dusty dark hole. Nothing bad ever happens in these in video games. Including now, apparently. Another destructible wall. Oh, I wonder if this destructible wall will be getting destructible anytime soon. Actually, I was anticipating a chase, but since there's stuff back there, it looks like I'm the one that's supposed to be doing the destructibling. I wonder if a flashbang would have broken that. Ah, crystal, 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 and Vivianite, large crystal. Ah, it's gems aplenty. Oh, what is this? In any case, it's got those things under it. And I'm guessing that I'm meant to be shooting them. More gunpowder. Got an angle from here. And from here. So if I follow this catwalk up, I should eventually gain access to the other side and be able to stop this thing altogether. Oh, that's a new one.
Another one?
That is surely a new one. Okay. Mines. Mines are going to be my friend here. And then run, boom. And that stuns you, but I'm not sure how much damage it actually does. If my theory is that's not good, that is not good at all. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Alright, flash bang. I'm not going to be able to get by you. Bang. It's going to be sniper rifles and flashbangs. That's going to... What is that? This is bull crap. I can't handle these guys. I mean, I can maybe try to keep switching back to the flashbangs. But will it be enough for me to actually land hits on the reactor enough times? Come on. The more hits I can get without using flashbangs, the better, of course. The other guys had... Nope! I don't know what to do about these guys. I really don't. Can you come through here? You can. That's not good. Not good for me. Not good for me at all. Please. Please just die. No, not a good time to miss. No, not a good time to miss. No! I'm dead. I can't make my way past these guys. Actually, maybe I can now. If I can just get past, I can run all around them now. I mean, of course I want to kill them to see if they drop anything cool, but if that's not going to be a possibility... they probably do drop something cool. I'm the worst at survival horror because I always feel a need... I have a very clear mentality. I always feel like I need to get rid of everything that's in my path. Ah, you got a sneaky one down there. Alright. It looks like they might also have a reactor on their back, but it's hard to tell. These guys have obliterated all of my ammo. But that's the both of them dead. This game has an excellent variety of enemies. The only thing is that, like, you know, I've been thinking about all these things, and yes, I guess you could sort of say that it's survival horror, because all of this kind of depends on inventory management. But where's the horror been? This has all felt so actionized, and I've been thinking about it in that way, but the whole reason I played it on this channel was because it's a horror channel. And I assumed that it would be because it's a sequel to Resident Evil 7, but it's just been kind of the Castle Domitresque and Lady Beneviento's house. That's really been all the horror in the game. Everything else doesn't even really feel like it's trying to be scary, which makes it really bizarre as a sequel. Anyway, let's shut down this thing. Let's load up with all the ammo we can get. We are going to have to buy so much more. See, this is why I didn't upgrade the Wolfsbane, because I am honestly, with the amount of money that we have left, I might honestly spend all of it on ammo at this rate. Because crafting materials are so scarce, and we're not really finding a whole lot of ammo by itself anymore. Feels like we're going from one boss fight right into another. I suspect that there are, at a minimum, 2 boss fights left today. Man, any single enemy in Resident Evil 7, any single boss, would have been, at most, a mini-boss in this game. It's definitely a huge escalation. I'm just not sure if I like that. More factory map. Soldat enhancement, Soldat jet. Yeah, we met! Attached a jetpack and head stabilizers to a Soldat, greatly improves mobility. Experiments prove limited flight capabilities, no long-distance flight, but now possible to navigate rugged terrain. Soldat Panzer. Aluminum alloy shielding to protect chest reactor and exposed flesh. Experimentation proves he is invincible against regular firearms. Armor doesn't hold up against strong blasts. I don't have any other explosives. Or I don't have any other grenades. I do have... I got the flashbangs. Those won't do damage. I do have mines and pipe bombs. Actually, wait. Here's me putting the probable progression path ahead of the probable exploration path. There's probably some goodies in this little hidey hole right here. Anytime you want to use that light, Ethan. Ball mold. Okay, I guess I need that for something. And some handgun ammo. Thank you. I was actually starting to run quite low. I only had like 1 full reload left. Have I gotten everything? Yes. Oh boy. That's not good. Okay, gotta shoot the thing. Huh. If only the big propeller boy had been standing behind me when that happened. I wonder if the big propeller boy is actually the one who, very nearly missed you. I wonder if the big propeller boy is actually the armored one that he was talking about. If not, there's actually 2 mini-bosses and 2 complete bosses left. This is going to be like a couple-hour-long part at this rate. But I will honor my commitment to... Ooh. Oh, the smoke almost made me leap right to my death. We gotta do some PS1-style pipe platforming now. Wow, from the top of a ladder, it would be so difficult to turn this thing. Imagine standing on the top of a ladder and taking your hands off of the ladder to turn an object that's offering a lot of resistance. Button.
Soon, she'll start her ceremony with your rose. If that happens, it's all over. For your kid. And for the whole village. But don't worry. I'll stop it. I'll use Rose to kill Miranda.
Oh, Christ, why don't I just do it?
Poor Papa. You're the only one who doesn't see your kid's power.
Take Rose? I'd like to see you try.
Now, I must say, though, this is confirming my earlier theory that she still has something wrong with her from the previous game that was passed down to her through Mia.
There's more?
There's always more. You're Ethan the White. After the events of Resident Evil 7, and finding yourself here a few years later, yeah, you should know that there's always more. Okay, so I need the key mold. I also need to heal. I need the key mold, and I have the ball mold as well. I wonder if that'll actually... That might actually make me... Also, is that gash in my hand? Is that something that happened in story? I didn't even see that. Is that supposed to be from the propeller, or is that something that's actually applied to my in-game model because I was hit by one of the jetpack guys? Ah, the Duke, yes. I need to spend a lot of money with you.
Window.
It's dark.
Yeah, why is it dark? Why has this place changed? I don't really have the ammo to be dealing with a boss fight right now. But since I'm headed towards the smeltery, I have a feeling that that's where... I have a feeling that's where this culminates. Hello. Come on. Come on, hitboxes. At least one of those should have been a hit. Thank you for dying. Oh, I do not have enough ammo. I am really starting to get sick of this area. Because we've spent so much time here. It's laid out like a maze, so it takes forever to get from point A to point B. And it just keeps sending me back here. Like, I'm ready for... Game, give me other stuff. This kind of feels like padding right now. Hi, where are you? Hi. Yep. Yep, come on. Not even gonna waste the flashbang. Bang. Bang. Ah, 2 blasts from the shotgun. 1 hit, followed by a stun. Yeah. You get stunned on the first hit, and then I finish you off with the second by moving in closer. Okay, so that's how I deal with you from now on. So first, that's the ball mold, iron horseball. Heisenberg's key. Now, if we go back there, there's the locked door. We presumably have to use the key there, and that's how we get into Heisenberg's quarters. That's hilarious. That's hilarious how he's trying to kill me, and I've just, in the process of evading his henchmen, actually molded a new key to use on his door. That is hilarious. Okay. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'd like it if you could get out of my way. Yeah, right this way. I can't hit you with bullets. Maybe I can stun you? Yeah, you're kind of blocking my way, dude. Where'd you go? Oh, you made your way around a little bit faster than I expected. Yep, there you are. Okay, so how do we get around you? I'm pretty sure there's ways of doing that. What if we come this way? Oop, you're gonna follow me all through this place, aren't you? Okay, perhaps if I can lure you through here, we can place down a land mine right here, and maybe that'll stun you long enough for me to run around these boxes and get out of here. Come on, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, boom. There you go, and now I can run around you. Oh, but now you are exposed. Yes, that is all I needed. Now I can kill you. The question is, are you worth the ammo? Nope, run this way. I'll actually... Now would be a good time to start using mines. Yep. That did nothing this time. Seems that was only good for knocking your armor off. See, this is one of those things, though, that I love it when games do, where reading that note was entirely optional, didn't even have to find it, but it gave me a critical piece of information for dealing with this boss. A boss who I could have evaded, but I never... Evasion isn't something that I do, unless it's tax evasion. But you don't know that. And so much for you. Perfect crystal mechanical heart. I imagine that's worth a lot of money. Oh, there's another one. There's more than one. I'd love to farm you for stuff, but I just don't have the ammo. Screw it. I can't find my way out, and I need the money! Please. Right this way. Nope, this way. This way! This way! Come on, dog. This way. Boom, thank you. Oh, and you immediately raise a thing. Now you're gonna go the other way. And you're all the way back where you were before. Yep. Please, bro, come at me. Oh no. Okay, so you have attacks that you don't have to raise your thing for. I was kind of banking on that. Come on, raise your arm. Kindly die. Oh, I'm out of shotgun ammo. This is getting so tedious at this point. I am so sick of this environment. No, get back here. Oh. Yes, I'm gonna go for the humiliation kill now. Thank you. I've been recording now for just about 2 hours. Just about 2 hours, and I'm so sick of seeing the same hallways. Now what do we find in Heisenberg's quarters? Not again. I think mine would be the right thing for you guys. Come on, gather around. Yep, there's 4 of you. Gather around. Gather close. You're not going to gather close enough. Did that actually do anything useful? Not really. I passed. Yep. Gameplay. Lots of exciting commentary for me to give on that. And what is in here? More rusted scrap. Yes, I think we have enough of that. Give me chem fluid, please. Gunpowder. Happy to have gunpowder, but still need chem fluid, or I literally can't use any of it. Mechanical shaft. Ah, I bet this is the other part. Haha, of the thing. Hang on. Let's take the... Let's take the mechanical shaft, combine it with the cylinder, complete the hammer. Okay, what is that? Heisenberg's hammer. A giant hammer made from machine parts. It's too heavy to use. Ethan, start lifting. How many god-tier, just end-of-your-problems weapons have you turned down because of this? And for that matter, how is Heisenberg using it? He is such a lightweight. He is literally a neckbeard incarnate, and you're saying he can somehow wield this weapon that you can't? More magnum ammo. Thank you very much. I will be putting it to great use.
Welcome.
What can we get for this? Another perfect mechanical heart, and Heisenberg's hammer, 45,000. We'll tell you what. Sometimes when I come into money in real life, I decide, you know what, it's more than I had before. It's this amount more than I had before, more than I expected to have. I'm going to treat myself to something of equal value. So let's grab the first power upgrade for the Wolfsbane.
This simple modification can be done in just
65,000 for another 200. Okay. 80,000 for another 200. Why not? We want it to... Is it worth it? No. No, it's not. But when we hit, we want it to hit hard. And you're not even giving us the chance to buy more ammo right now. So really, what else am I going to spend it on?
Pay me no
What am I saving it for? None of these other upgrades really look interesting to me. I mean, rate of fire increase might actually be useful on the sniper rifle, but other than that, I think that's all we need. And here we deposit our final use of Heisenberg's key. Still haven't figured out what the iron horseball is for. Probably to one of those mini-game things that I haven't even attempted since the first time.
You really are a tough one.
Thank you.
But I'm tired of chit-chat. Time to die. You can hear it, can't you? Someone's waiting for you.
Ah, boy. Time to take on that stupid prototype, Sturm. Used a cheap turboprop engine, but he's impossible to control. All he does is charge. Too much power output from the reactor? Completely invincible head-on, but it managed to chop its own arms off on the propeller, haha! All issues with overheating from running for too long periods of time. Conclusion, a complete failure. Overheating from running for long periods of time. Okay, I can exploit that somehow. All I gotta do is wear him down, right? All I need to do is wear it down. Yep, hi.
I don't have time for this bullshit. Out of my way!
Okay, well, what do I do then? Perhaps, what? I don't understand what it is you want me to do. I'm in a narrow corridor. He's a guy who kills you in a narrow corridor. I don't know what it wanted me to do. Says it has problems with... Okay, you can be stunned momentarily. Bang, bang, bang! Wow, I really should not have used up all my stuff. Ow. How can I avoid you? Are you just a bull rush fight? I don't want to use my magnum ammo on you, but I may not have a choice. Okay, so now that you've cleared the way, I'm starting to see a little bit more of a potential strategy here. You are a bull rush fight, as many a gamer has known. I just have to dodge you, and shoot, I'm out of ammo. No! Got a little more sniper rifle ammo now, though, as I crafted some before. You're actually not all that hard to dodge now that this is no longer a hallway. Uh-huh. I'm really, really glad that I... Whoa! Okay, didn't know you could do that. Oop. Okay, well now that you're denying me some areas, that's a little bit more of a problem. I presumably can't go anywhere there's fire. Ethan hates fire. You know, I have to say, that's kind of an interesting way to go about building this boss fight. Because I'm taking so much damage, but I have no choice but to run through it. It's an interesting way to go about this, because at first you're super vulnerable because it's just hallways, which you can't avoid him in. And then he knocks away the walls so that all the hallways are gone, and it's reduced to a big open room where you have the advantage. And then he almost starts making his own hallways again in the form of the fire. Only now there's visibility, but the walls damage you. Right this way. Very difficult to see where I can and can't run, though. I don't know where the edges of these flame areas are. Oop. And I'm avoiding them with less and less of a gap between me and him. More flames. I wonder if I can strategically hide somewhere where he'll burn an area that's less annoying to me. Ow. Oh, come on. You anticipated where I was going? Yep. So here's the thing, is that boss fights, this is not necessarily a criticism of the game itself. This might just be something, like, about me. I don't you can probably tell from my commentary, I'm not really panicking right now. I personally have never really found boss fights to be that exciting. There have been a few where I actually thought they were really cool and engaging, but for the most part I just find them really tedious, just trying to run down the enemy's health bar. You know, it's a game that I actually really loved the boss fights in, was Batman Arkham Origins. That had some great boss fights, because they were kind of the culmination of all the skills that you'd learned throughout the games. It didn't have, like, these gimmicky fights. You actually... Wow, my skin is actually burning. They weren't all gimmicky boss fights where, like, you have to spot the weak point and hit it. They actually were, more often than not, just straight-up melee combat. And you had to be good at it. They weren't hard, but they did keep you on your toes. You had to be fast, and you had to use the skills that you developed. Okay, can I... No, I can't craft any health. It might just kill me. What happens, actually, if I just put a mine down? The game's been giving me a bunch of these. Boom. Boom. You're gonna belch more fire. No. It's really kind of winning the war of attrition right now. That's the main problem. I have no health. This guy just keeps going. Yep. Ow! I hate it! I hate it when a bull rush fight is able to anticipate your path. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do now. Yeah, just kill me. Just kill me, because there's not actually anything I can do about you. I have to do all of that all over again? Hi.
I don't have time for this bullshit. Out of my way!
Yep. Actually, I wonder if I throw a pipe bomb, if maybe my explosives can destroy the walls? Probably not. No. Yep. Yeah, do get out of my way, please. Get the first hit. Now we have a little bit more leeway. Ah, I can't see you at all at first. I'd forgotten how disorienting this start of the boss fight was, since, you know, it was half an hour ago. Ah, when you're doing that, I can get behind you and shoot you in the butt. That is useful to know. Now, it's giving me mines, which means that they must be useful against him somehow? Come on. But they seem to be not very effective when I tried it before. I wonder if it actually does extra damage if I shoot you while you're doing your flame spitting. Behind. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang. I can actually get a lot of hits in that way. And remember, the M1911 does actually do pretty decent damage. I mean, that was probably the equivalent of a good number of sniper rifle shots. Bang, 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 bang. You're just going right back into them. It's actually resetting. Oh, I see. You need to reset. Because you have to vent that heat. It's not just an attack. Yep, come on, let me through. You gonna come for me? Thank you.
Now stay down.
Oh, are you finally dead? Finally. God, that was so tedious. That just went on forever and ever. Complex metal heart, mechanical heart, crystallized remains of a powerful mechanical creature. Yes, thank you. Oh my god.